Picture this. It's 2026. You walk into a room, a wedding, a business meeting, a Sunday hangout, doesn't matter. And there's a man in the corner wearing a plain black suit. Nobody looks twice. Then the door opens again, and in walks another man. Same black color. But this time, it's a black senator. Embroidered collar catching the light. Sleek cut hugging his frame like it was poured onto him. That quiet royal swagger in every step. Suddenly the room shifts. Conversations pause. Phones come out, and somebody whispers, "Who is that?" That, my friends, is the power of a black senator design. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly why this single piece of African fashion is about to take over wardrobes everywhere in 2026, and why if you don't have one yet, you are seriously behind. Welcome back to Fashion Style Home, your one-stop hub for elegant, timeless African fashion. If this is your first time here, welcome to the family. You picked a good day to show up. Quick favor before we go further, smash that like button and drop in the comments where you're watching from today. I read every single one, and honestly, seeing comments from Lagos, London, Houston, Johannesburg, all in one place, that's the kind of unity fashion was always supposed to create. Now, let's get into it because this story has more twists than you'd expect. Let's rewind a bit. Senator didn't start as some global fashion darling. Years ago, it was seen by some as uncle wear. The thing your dad wore to church. Respectable, sure, but not exactly something a 25-year-old trendsetter was rushing to put on for a night out. There was even a stretch where younger guys quietly avoided it, worried it would make them look older than their age. Can you imagine that? The same outfit now lighting up Paris runways was once almost written off as old-fashioned. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. While the rest of the fashion world was busy chasing fast trends that came and went like Wi-Fi signals, African designers were quietly doing something different. They weren't trying to keep up with trends. They were busy perfecting a classic. They took the structure of senator wear and started experimenting. Slimmer cuts, bolder embroidery, and then, the move that changed everything, they introduced it in black. Why does black matter so much? Because black is the color of power in fashion. It's the tuxedo at the Oscars. It's the little black dress. It's the color CEOs wear when they want a room to take them seriously without saying a word. So when African designers fused that universal language of power with the cultural richness of senator embroidery, they didn't just create an outfit. They created a statement piece that speaks two languages at once: global sophistication and African heritage. And here's where the story gets a little tense. Because as African fashion started gaining serious traction internationally, fashion weeks, magazine covers, celebrity endorsements, something interesting happened. Some big Western fashion houses started borrowing elements of African design, tailoring technique, embroidery patterns, without credit. Without context, there was real frustration in the African fashion community about that. People felt like their culture was being sampled like a beat with no royalties paid. But instead of staying quiet, African designers did something brilliant. They doubled down. They leaned harder into authenticity, into storytelling, into ownership of the craft. And slowly, the narrative flipped. Instead of African fashion being seen as inspiration material for others, it became the main event. People didn't want imitation senator wear anymore. They wanted the real thing, made by the designers who actually understood the soul of it. Now let's pause here for the call to action, because this part matters. If you're enjoying this story so far, hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps push videos like this to more people who need to see African fashion get the spotlight it deserves. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time, because trust me, what's coming in this video is worth sticking around for. Okay, back to the story. So now black senator designs are climbing fashion charts globally. But why exactly should you, watching this right now, have one in your wardrobe in 2026? Let's break it down with a few surprises along the way. First, versatility nobody talks about. People assume senator wears strictly special occasion. Wrong. A well-tailored black senator can go from a wedding to a business pitch to a dinner date with zero adjustments. Swap one accessory and the entire vibe changes. Try doing that with your average suit. Second, The psychology of color. Black doesn't just look sharp, it photographs sharp. In a world where everything ends up on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, black senator designs have what stylists call camera confidence. The embroidery catches light beautifully against the dark fabric, making every photo look intentional, expensive, powerful, even if you only paid a fraction of designer prices for it. Third, and this one might surprise you, sustainability. Many African designers crafting these pieces use ethical sourcing, slower production cycles, and hand-finished detailing instead of mass production. That means when you invest in a black senator design, you're not buying something that falls apart after 3 washes like fast fashion. You're buying craftsmanship. You're buying a piece designed to outlive trends, which, ironically, is exactly why it's trending. Fourth twist, cultural respect is shifting. A few years ago, wearing African-inspired fashion outside Africa sometimes came with hesitation, even judgment in certain circles. Fast forward to now, and black senator designs are showing up on red carpets, in global ad campaigns, even on traditionally Western runways. The world didn't just accept African fashion, it started actively seeking it out. That shift, from hesitation to demand, is one of the most satisfying plot twists fashion has seen in years. So here's the real question. In 2026, when everyone is chasing the same 5 trends they saw on their algorithm, do you want to blend in? Or do you want to walk into a room and make somebody whisper, "Who is that?" That's the power sitting quietly in your wardrobe decision today. Before we wrap up, here's your call to action. Simple and clear. Like this video if black senator designs just earned a spot on your 2026 wardrobe wish list. Comment below and tell me, would you rock a black senator design for work, for a wedding, or for a casual night out? I'm genuinely curious to see your answers. Share this video with that one friend who's still sleeping on African fashion. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because next video, we are unveiling a brand new collection, and trust me, it has a twist of its own that you do not want to miss. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Until next time, stay sharp, stay elegant, and never underestimate the quiet power of black. See you in the next video.